So we've been talking about affirmations and then visualization and how powerful visualizations can be with your affirmations. Now, there are some tools that can be quite useful, again, for doing more powerful visualizations. One of the things that you may have heard talked about is a vision board. I first heard about a vision board when years ago I saw that movie The Secret, and particularly John Assaraf describing his and what came of that, and I'll get back to that later. So what is a vision board? It's basically a board or a piece of wall, something that you can see plainly during your day. Might be over your bed, it might be in your office, it might be in your living space, it might be somewhere where you can see it, maybe on the kitchen fridge. And it's usually a board, it can be any size, it can be huge, it can be small, but on it you put pictures and drawings and illustrations and even words that describe the things that you want to attract or draw into your life, whether they be goals, whether they be income levels, whether they be objects and things, whether they be experiences, whether it be aspects about your health or spirituality. Things that you want to see in your life, and by having them up in front of you and confronting them every day, both consciously and unconsciously, you build that image in your subconscious that then, as we know from studying your reticular activating system, your brain goes to work for you unconsciously, trying to find opportunities to bring those things into your life. So, how do you do a vision board? We've got a bit of a mock-up here. I pinched some stuff from my wife's vision board because I think they're kind of interesting. My wife's, as well as being visual, she also loves words, and words for her are very powerful, and I think they're probably powerful for all of us actually. And so her vision board had a lot of words on it. Now her vision board is a lot more crowded than this, but I've created a bit of space around things so you can kind of see the nature of what she's done. This is interesting. I began a new career in my 60s. In fact, my wife has. She turned 60 last year, and she's now become a Montessori teacher, and she's, believe it or not, the last couple of years she's gone to China about 3 or 4 times teaching that method to the Chinese. So quite astounding. She has started this new career as well as helping myself in my own business. Strong and sexy. We're both very health conscious, and we are determined that we're going to live to well over 100, and not only are we going to live over 100, but we're going to be in a good, healthy, strong state to live the life we want to live and to do the things we want to do. So health is very important to us. So she's got a young, sexy body there, strong, fit, ready to rock and roll. And health, she's got the word health there. Strong and sexy. She's got gardens. My wife loves the garden, as I do. She also loves growing her own produce, tomatoes and herbs and things like that. So she's got that sort of a garden pictured down here. Now, this is an interesting one. Travel. This is very interesting. She had this on her board but had forgotten it was even there, and then she'd cut it out. And on it, you may see, if our friendly cameraman Paul hones in on it, you'll see a boat, a cruise ship amongst ice flows and things there. When she was picking these pictures off to give to me to put on this board, she realised, oh, we did that last year. We actually went on a cruise from Vancouver up to Alaska and went through ice flows, and we saw bears, and it was a fantastic trip, beautiful trip. She'd forgotten even that we had this on the vision board, but it's one we can kind of tick off. Mind you, we might go back, it was so wonderful. But my wife is very much getting into being creative, so she's got to create there. Fearless. Give yourself the best possible chance. She's really growing into her second half of her life in the sense of pursuing new dreams and aspirations and goals and fitness levels and all sorts of things. It's very exciting. She's got a meditation thing here. Our spirituality is very important to both of us. and the realization that our spirituality is important and that meditation is such a powerful way to pray and to improve brain function and body function and be present in the now. And so she's pursued that. You know, having good healthy meals, you know, your time to shine. Again, she loves words that give power. Great one down here. We've got children that we've had 6 children and we've only got 1 left at home. So we're almost empty nesters. And she said the secret to being an empty nester is to look on the positive side instead of seeing what you're missing. So, you know, we're about to get our first grandchild shortly, and so we're looking forward to that. That's a very, very exciting development. So you can see how the vision board, just sitting out in the open, and without us even knowing it, we've already achieved some of the things that were on the board. Why? Because our subconscious is drinking that in all the time and working to put that into reality and to produce it in reality. Now, getting back to John Assaraf's example that he talks about in The Secret, he had a vision board, and on it he had put the house of his dreams. You know, and it was on his vision board for years, and then they packed up and they moved several times, and the vision board got kind of packed away, and some of the places they were only there for short stays, and so they didn't unpack all their boxes. So that vision board didn't see the light of day for a number of years. Then when he moved, I think, from Canada to the US and settled in California, I think, Los Angeles, don't quote me on that, but they were unpacking. This was their dream house, and they unpacked everything and put everything up. When he was in his office and he unpacked the box, and his son, I think, was there, and his son said, "Oh, you know, what's this, Dad?" And he said, "Oh, this is a vision board," and he was explaining the vision board concept to his young son. And as he looked at the board, he realized that the picture of the house that he'd put up was the very house that they had bought and moved into. And he had no conscious appreciation that that was the fact. So he cut this out of a magazine sometime years before, and here he was in their dream house, and it was literally the house on the picture. There is power when we get that subconscious working for us, folks. So that's very exciting. So vision boards, again, a great tool to add to your affirmations and visualizations to bring your goals and dreams into reality. Have a go.